So, hello and good evening. So, just now I've been through two or three articles regarding about mental health issue. So, I found this article regarding about mental health issue uh, about through social media and adolescents. So, adolescents, in a simple word, we put it as a teenager. So, uh, usually those who use social media are those who known as teenagers, most of them. So the majority of social media users are adolescents. This is because most of them are trying to pursue, or there are so many things actually you can do in your social media. So in this article they're talking about the topic that is trying to talk about is about the good side, the bad side, and the ugly side of social media towards adolescents, towards teenager, to put it simple, uh, in our understanding. So actually, the good side about social media towards adolescents is that it is very good to know new updates, new trend, new fashion style because social media mostly people will post about their daily life or maybe something that is much more trendier in society nowadays, and they may be able to up to date with what is happening throughout the world. And social media is actually something that we know as something that is very globalized, with a world without boundaries. We can communicate, we can try to figure out, we can found something about regarding United States culture, Russia, the Chinese, the China, from China, Australia, and other countries. So that is a good side about social media. The bad part about social media is that it may contain a lot of fake news regarding about a certain thing. For example, the discrimination that's happening in China, maybe all those fake news will make that country facing a very strong prejudice towards them. Something other people will see that this country is not something that is very political. It's not that political, I mean, like, it's not a very nice country which discriminates certain um majority in that area. For example, one of the cases is muslim mostly being, oh no, this one in social media nowadays. They always deliver fake news regarding about coronavirus in Malaysia. So they tend to spread all those fake news and everything. And then it turns out they will, most of them will be like questioning about what's happening. And when they receive these fake news, they will go panic around and deliver it to their friends and their family members, so it might cause panic in the situation. That is one of the example. And the ugly side of social media is that it can create something that is much more bigger than what we thought it be. For example, just because of the fake news and everything, it will lead to a crash impact upon the harmony of a country. That is for the fake news. And then another thing about the ugly side about social media is that not every country have the same culture as they are. For example, in the east coast of Asia, in Malaysia mostly, we are trying our best to try not to wear too sexy in public, because in Malaysia we are a nation which mostly the main religion in Malaysia is Islam. So we are not that good, even though we have Chinese and Indian. It's not something that good to wear in public because we're in a peaceful country with so many races. So we respect each races as respectful as we can. That's the word. So I try to make it simple here. Sometimes there are posts in social media about other countries that might give a little bit, what do you call it, I don't know, something about wearing a bikini, for example, a woman wearing a bikini, and then they post it in social media and say having a good time in the beach on summer. So most of the Malaysia will be like kind of triggered something, and then it might cause something here. And nowadays most of us are facing with sexual harassment, which is very widely now. Wherever you go, you will find something happening about raping and everything, about minors doing sexual activities. So that is one of the ugly side of social media, because they tend to make as if it is something very familiar in Malaysia, but actually it is not something that is very good. So the conclusion is what I'm trying to make, that every user have their own will to do whatever they want in social media. The most important part about the user is that they have to know which one is the good one and which one is the bad one. So everything is up to you. Everything is inside your hand and your heart. So whatever you do the best way and try to avoid the bad side. That's all from me. Thank you.